Hello there, my name is Chris, and today I'm going to be exploring the Engineered Redesign mod, which is probably going to be a main part of the Forged Alliance Forever experience very soon, because most people are voting for it to be moved into the game, whether they know exactly what it does or not. So, to start with, this mod is based on fixing the problem that we tend to be getting in Forged Alliance, or not a problem if you don't think it is, which is that games at a very high level with a lot of very large maps where there's a lot of resources available, you tend to see an awful lot of engineers assisting a factory, and this is because it is the most efficient way to spend your mass, is to build Tech 1 engineers and have them assist a factory. So instead of seeing rows of tech-free factories, which you would imagine would be the best way to build a large amount of units, you tend to just get one tech-free factory with a lot of assisting going on. And what this mod attempts to do, since this large amount of engineers actually slows down the game and causes pathfinding problems after a while, what this mod tries to do is make tech-free factories and higher tech engineers a more viable option to use. So, get these guys out of the way. These are all Tech 1 factories. I've just built them and I've given myself a reasonable economy just to see how this is actually going to work. So instead of having a Tech 2 upgrade now, you have a Tech 2 HQ upgrade. And that costs, I believe that's the same as a normal Tech 2 factory upgrade. So let's just get that built. At times 10 speed, or plus 10, whatever the hell that is. Right, so, now we're at Tech 2, which looks quite funky. Is that different art? I think it is. But yeah, Tech 2, we now have a Tech 2 HQ factory, and this can just build Tech 2 units, as you'd imagine. But all of the other bases over here that we have, you can build it into a Tech 2 HQ, or you can just build it into a Tech 2 factory. The difference being the price. This one costs 800 mass, this one costs 300 mass, and takes slightly less time. So now what we have is one big factory and loads of smaller Tech 2 factories, but they all do the same thing, but this is the headquarters. So you have to build one headquarter before you can build any more Tech 2 factories. So let's just bump that up to plus 10 speed. Dooba-dooba-doo. So now we have 3 Tech 2 factories for a lot cheaper than it would normally have been. I believe the reason for this one being more expensive than the others is because in a normal game, what people would tend to do if they're being 100% efficient is just build one Tech 2 factory and then have lots of engineers assisting it. So what all we've really done here is buy more build power by upgrading these factories. We haven't really researched any technology, we've just built more build power, as you would normally do by building engineers. So as you can see, these factories can't tech up to Tech 3 by themselves. You have to upgrade the HQ or a HQ to Tech 3 first. I've made a slight mistake in what I was planning to show here, so I'm going to have to build a new factory. And I'm automatically building power because OCD. So here we go. We've got another Tech 1 factory. Now what we can do is build this to a HQ as well. And the reason you might want to do that is because of this. As you can see, these factories can build loads of Tech 2 stuff, as you'd imagine. If this factory were for some reason to get sniped off by tactical missiles, or something, kaboom, these factories all of a sudden can only make Tech 1 units. Now this is a bit of a concern, as you'd imagine, because you can suddenly have a load of Tech 2 factories that aren't doing anything. Well, this one is because it already started, but I believe as soon as it finishes and our little Wagner rolls off the production line, yeah, it just clears any Tech 2 that was in the queue. So these are now useless. This is the one caveat I have with the game, is that you can't change these to a Tech 2 HQ, you have to build a new one and HQ that. In my opinion, this would be perfect if there was an upgrade button that just split the difference of the mass and upgraded a Tech 2 factory to a Tech 2 HQ. Because as it is, you have to build an entirely new Tech 1 factory, which isn't so good. So let's get our Tech 2 HQ back up. And as soon as that's back online, with its fancy spires, these guys can build Tech 2 again. So that's all very nice. I believe Tech 2 engineers, I'm not sure how they're more efficient, but they are. They either cost less than they used to, or have more build power, something along those lines. Sorry. So once you've got your Tech 2 HQ, you can always move that up to a Tech 3, and as far as I'm aware, Tech 3 works exactly the same as Tech 2 did. So once this is up to Tech 3, which is gonna take a while, because I don't have enough mass for it. Oops. Well, that's interesting actually. I don't quite have enough mass to do this as efficiently as I'd like. Maybe I'll have enough mass to do a standard Tech 3 factory as opposed to a HQ. Let's have a look. So, that's a pretty damn fancy factory. And these cost 750 mass. And if I get everyone assisting again... Yeah, see I'm minusing... I was using minus 19 mass building this, and building that I was only using minus 8, and it took a lot less time. 1 minute 15 for them, and I'll just very quickly figure out how long a Tech 3 HQ takes. Tech 3 HQ takes 7 minutes. Whereas a Tech 3 land factory takes 1 minute 15. That just shows what this mod is all about, I believe. So that's that. And this should allow players to far more easily just create large lines of Tech 3 factories instead of surrounding them with engineers. The only new thing you have to learn is the whole, if your HQ goes down, then so does your production line. But do bear in mind that these HQ factories have 19,000 health instead of the usual 9,500, so they're going to be a lot easier to protect, because it'll take a very long time to kill those. So yeah, that's that. I hope this has helped anyone who wasn't quite sure what was going on here, because to be fair I was slightly worried. And thanks for watching. I've been Chris, and hope you carry on enjoying Forged Alliance forever, because it's pretty damn awesome.